have reached the voicemail box of
Contrary to the bullshit. Contrary to the bullshit.
is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Nigga, where the fuck you at? I've been calling your phone 5 or 6 times and it keeps going to voicemail. Call me the fuck back. And I know you're not doing that motherfucking podcast.
Please record your message.
Loski, I know you hear me calling you. That damn podcast ain't that motherfucking important.
Please record your message.
Cam, my nigga. Hey man, I know I'm calling you from a different number, but my phone off, man. Shit, I need to borrow about $35, man. I'm gonna get back with you next week. Call me back.
Yo, you fucking wildin'. I've been calling you all day and you ain't answered shit. Don't make me pull the fuck up. I know your ass is probably sitting over there ignoring me on that podcast with your little friends. I'ma beat your ass and they ass when I fucking see you.
It's your boy Too Bleezy in this motherfucker. It's a very special edition of Contrary to the Bullshit podcast.
Yeah, a very different edition, but you know, it's still contrary to the bullshit. I mean, special. It's special too. It's special too. But y'all know what's going on, man. Thou Weezy Loski 1000. Follow me on all platforms at Thou_Weezy. That's THOW_Weezy. Also follow the podcast, Contrary to the BS. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Please do that. That's huge for us. We've gotten a lot more subscribers this year too. Like, I wasn't even paying attention. Like, I think beginning of the year we had like 60 or 70 or something. And we're like,
what y'all at now?
We're like at 250 or something. But like since the beginning of the year now, it's like we've been like, we've been trying, we've been going hard. But, you know, I say all that to say we got another very, very special guest. You know what I'm saying? We don't introduce anybody. Damn, Cam usually say that. That's why I'm like trying to remember. Like, Cam usually say that shit. Yeah, it's like we don't let our guests introduce, you know what I'm saying? But we don't introduce our guests, is what I'm trying to say. So please introduce yourself. Let us know what you can do, what you do, how you do it, where we can find you at.
My name is Mya Simone. I'm a singer-songwriter from Nashville, Tennessee. And y'all can follow me on Instagram at woa.mya, WOA.MYA.
Shit, let's get right into it then. You're a singer?
I am.
Strictly a singer?
Yeah.
So
I do like some sing rap type stuff, but it's more so like singing like melodic. If I do like add like a little, if it's not singing, it's more fast paced. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like an in between. It ain't rapping, but it's like okay, it's a little spice in there, like something like
a little
that.
bop to it.
Yeah, where it's like oh okay.
Like how Trey songs be rapping type shit.
Nah, hell.
I'm trying to think of somebody I could compare it to, but I can't think of nobody off the top of my head right now.
I know what you're talking about though. It's like
okay,
yeah.
Here.
You know what I'm saying? We here. So shit, I guess obviously, how long you been singing?
I've been singing for a minute, but I didn't take it serious until probably my freshman year of high school. I started writing music, and then I started recording like my freshman year of college, which was probably about 4 years ago now.
So like you just started writing music and just started recording. Like,
yeah.
how does that work? Was you, because I know you record yourself now, right?
I do.
And you mix and everything yourself.
Yeah.
So how do you go from just writing music to now you're mixing, you're recording yourself? Just trial and error? Did you like take classes? Or?
No, I didn't. It really started, when I started writing, it was more so like that was just my way of expressing myself. So I didn't really think too much about like recording or anything. And my brother, who's a singer as well, he recorded at his house. So once I started getting more into writing, and I was like, I'm trying to record this. I just go over his house and be like, let me lay this down. And I just record some stuff. And then I was like, I need to get my own equipment so I could be at the crib and record some stuff. And then maybe about a year ago, I started recording myself. And since then, I just been learning how to mix my own self. And
God damn. So where does that come from? Where does that passion for music, to sing, to write, like where does that come from?
Honestly, it comes from like not really knowing how to have a voice. So like some people know how to like verbally like express themselves and be like, hey, this how I'm feeling. Me, I'm internal. So it's like I carry everything in my head, and then when I write music, it's like it just come out more easily. It's like I can convey what I'm trying to say in my music better than I would if I was just talking to you regularly.
Damn, that's crazy. So like, what do you want to do with this? Like, is it still just for fun or just like a let out at this point, or do you actually want to go somewhere with it? You know what I'm saying? As far as performances, shows.
Yeah, I really do. I do want to go somewhere. I've done more performances this year. I've done about 2 or 3 performances this year in 2023.
Where?
I did like 2 of them at Vibrations. Have y'all ever heard of that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've done like 2 there, and then I did one. It was at this dang, what are they called? It's like when they have like all the different artists that just come up and perform. I can't remember what it was called.
Like a festival?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little music festival. I performed at one of those. So
How do you like that? How you feel about performing?
it's fun. It's like a whole nother side of me come out. It's like either you gonna do it or you not. So it's like it'd be fun. It'd be fun when I get on stage. I'd be nervous, but then once I get up there, it's like a whole nother.
Not for real.
It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like energizing. It'd be like, well, I want to do another song. I want to keep going.
I got you. It feel like so. I seen "Hold Me Down." That's a single you got on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
That's the only track that you got that's out that's released right now.
No, I have some. I have a song. I have a few songs that's on Apple Music. Some of them are on other people's projects, and then I have my own single out called Swift Thoughts. Y'all can go check that out. It's
Swift Thoughts.
SWFYT Thoughts. That's my first single that I dropped on all platforms, and then I have a few things on SoundCloud at Mya Simone, MyaSimone.e. Cause somebody else have Mya Simone regular, but yeah, so y'all could hear my stuff on there.
So it's it's a dot in your. Oh.
On my SoundCloud one.
Okay.
On Apple Music, you could just
Mya
type it
Simone.
regular.
Okay.
Is it a reason why you drop some stuff on like SoundCloud and some on Apple, or like all the other streaming platforms?
At first on SoundCloud, that was when I kind of first started recording. My brother always just encouraged me. He was like, just drop it on there, just drop it on there. And then I just dropped a few songs on there. And then, like, as I got older, I was more of I'm like a perfectionist when it comes to my music, so I overthink. And then when I recorded Swift Thoughts, that was like the first song I made that sounded like, okay, I could drop this. And so I put it on all platforms because I feel like it was a good representation of my sound a little bit. But since then I've grown, but that's why I kind of dropped on SoundCloud versus Apple Music, all platforms.
Okay, that's what's up. Who are your influences?
I probably say my brother is one of my influences.
You talk about your brother a lot.
Is your brother Brian Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Before you got here, I was talking to these guys. I was like, I don't know why I feel like this, but she look exactly like Zan.
Oh my God. I can't go nowhere and everybody already know who I am.
Zan was on the podcast.
I know, I see it on your page. I was like, this crazy.
She's like one of, you know what I'm saying? And I know Zan back from high school as well.
Oh, you went to Hume Fogg?
I didn't go to Hume Fogg. I went to Hills. but we used to her and her group of friends were cool with my group of friends. So after school with me downtown at the library, be in the team room, kicking it. Youth About Business. I don't know if you ever heard of that. I was a part of that with her for a short spell too. But yeah, we done bumped shoulders, you know what I'm saying, a few times, and you know, getting older, it's like, damn, you come from just a creative household.
I do.
That's like fun in itself, how everybody does something. And Zan can sing a little too.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna sing if you ask her to.
No, she
gonna look at you like you crazy. She like, what you talking about?
That's crazy. Hey, have you worked with your brother on music? With music? As far as collaborations, singles?
He helped me write like one song, and he wants so much credit on that so bad. Every time he be like, yeah, he was like, make sure whenever you like drop this for real, make sure you let them know I wrote like that one line on there. I'll be like, yeah, all right.
You gotta get your credit.
But other than that, like, not really. I more so go to him for like advice when it comes to like my artistry or how I like build my platform or my brand, or like when I'm like recording music. That's actually how I learned how to record. My brother, he would give me like the few basics, because after a while of me coming over there all the time recording, he was like, nah, you gonna have to learn how to do this yourself. And so then that's when I started like having to get a hang of it on my own, and then from there, that's how I just kind of like grew. But like, he is a good influence because he done came a long way, and so it's like inspiring to see that like right in front of me.
Do you have any influences that are like already in the industry?
Jayla Darden is one.
I never heard of her.
Yeah, she's she around my age. She like 22, 23, and she mixed and mastered all her songs. She actually had a song that she recently just produced on Future's last album.
Wow.
And so like, I don't know, that's inspiring because she my age, and like she mixed and produced her own music. Like she be making her own beats, and like her flow is like, her sound is kind of similar to mine, so I really like it. But other than that, I wouldn't really say nobody inspired me, but I like certain artists where I'm like, where it motivates me to like go in the studio and record something, like Ombre Perkins or Distant Conrad, people like that.
Okay, so is there anything you're working on right now?
Yeah, I'm working on a few things right now. I've got a few songs I'm debating I want to drop. There'll be some singles, and I'm working on a project with Ari Janae. That's something that I'm working on. I got a few things with.
You already work with them, haven't you?
Who?
What's
Ari
the name?
Janae?
Yeah, you have a. I was looking through. Look, I was trying to look through your music.
Yeah, we got one song. We got
Yeah.
one song that's on not SoundCloud, on Apple
Yeah.
Music, and now we're working on a full project right now. But other than that, nothing specific. I'm trying to narrow what I'm trying to do down so that I can like drop. I want to drop something this summer, if I can.
Right.
Just depending on how things go.
How do you feel about that, working with other artists or versus working like by yourself? You seem like you would prefer at least to like work alone because you do your own mixing. I hopped in your live one time while you was mixing. I was just like, damn, like, cause that's something I would like, cause I don't even know how to like, I can say how to mix. I can do like basic stuff, but that's like a real deal, I think, skill to have. Especially when
for
you
sure.
Your voice, your own sound, you experimenting. It's like, you ain't gotta go to the studio and pay someone to, you know, and then maybe it don't sound exactly how you hear it in your head, and they're trying to figure out what you hearing, and so like what do you prefer, I guess? And then when it comes to working with another artist, is there something specific like about them that they have to be like, I don't know, a certain way, or be a certain type of artist for you to work with them, or work a certain type of way?
Yeah, I do. I like working solo, but I think over time of me working by myself, I've been able to like develop like what I like, and learning how to record myself. I've been learning like what sound I like, what I want to sound like if I am in a real studio, different things like that. So I've been able to like understand Mya Simone's voice a little better. And so when I work with other artists, so now it's easier to work with other artists, because at first I used to be real hesitant, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what it's going to be like. But as I've gotten to like just understand myself a little bit more, it's been easier when I work with artists, when it comes to either writing or just going in the studio and just recording on some just vibes, like whatever just come up, just happen. But I don't really have a specific, I don't really like try to be specific with who I work with, because I feel like I want to expand my network. I want to network as much as I can, and I want to network as much as I can, really. So I don't really try to limit myself to be like, no, I don't really want to work with them. I mean, I'm willing to try, but I might not do like full projects or a full song with you, but I might like write something with you, or I might like come and just, I don't know, just help each other, whether that's like supporting each other or anything like that. So
you'll write for another artist,
like
a full song if they ask you to?
Yeah, I have before. But sometimes people have hit me up on social media and be like, can you write a song for me? How much you charge? And that's like some free money right there, and I know how to write, so I just write something for them and then send it to them. And
what's that like? Do they like tell you what type of song, or do it just be anything? Or?
Yeah, most of the time either somebody will send me a beat and they'll ask me to write to the beat.
Okay.
Or they'll have an idea in mind what they want, and then that's when they'll just give me like just freedom to just write it however I like, and then I'll just send them like a little demo, and they do what they want with it.
God damn.
What was that like the first time somebody hit you up to like write a song?
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, what made them think I could write them a song for them? I'm like, yeah, they don't know me. Like, they don't even, I don't know. It was different, but it was like, okay, people really be hearing me. And so there's people who actually enjoy like my sound. So it's like, I don't know. It's eye-opening. But it was eye-opening, but at the same time, it was like a little anxiety because I normally write for myself and what I experience. And so sometimes it's kind of hard to write for other people and what they might experience. So, but it's cool.
What was like the best reaction you think you received from someone reacting to your music, whether it was a comment or a live reaction or
Wait, say that again.
Like, I guess why I'm asking is like, since you've been recording music seriously, I guess been dropping music and doing shows, like was there a point in time where you would just be like, yeah, okay, I really want this, and what happened like to make you feel like that?
I can't say it was anything specific, but there was like a recent encounter, like after my last, hold on, crazy thing. So this year I was real confused on whether I wanted to do music or not, because it was just a lot of things not going the way that I wanted to. And so I kind of was just like, I'm gonna just let God just take full range on this. And then like doors started opening for me, like without me having to put forth the effort to be like, I'm finna reach out to this person, I'm finna do this, that, and the third, so that I can see if this is something that I really want to do. It started coming to me, and so it started being more clear to me, okay, maybe this is for me. It is for me. I just had to be patient with the process and just continue working. And then regardless of if it's like local people seeing me, there's like people, I had this one label reach out to me, and I've been working with them with one of their artists on one of their projects, and so that was real eye-opening to me, because I was in a big studio with all these people recording and stuff, and I was like, this is so different. Like, I never expected myself to be in this position, so that was like kind of eye-opening to me. I was like, yeah, maybe and they was like, you need to write to this. I was just writing songs. Like it was different. I was like, I'm writing for another artist, like right in their face. And I'm going in the studio and laying it down for them, like right then and there. And then like they just taking them ideas and running with it and keep inviting me to like different sessions. Like, I like that.
That's what's up. I listened to a couple of your tracks and I was like, okay, it's very melodic. It's very like soulful, like damn, she in her feelings right now. She is not, you know what I'm saying? You feel that shit, like. But for some reason, like I haven't heard you mentioned earlier about like not rapping or anything, but you like I guess more up tempo singing or whatever, more bops. I would love to hear some more like that type stuff. Honestly, I think with your voice and even like with your personality, I think you know what I'm saying you can get on. What's that? Like Mary J. Blige be just, you know what I'm saying? Like just that feel good type.
Not the hate, not the hollow rating.
Yeah.
I ain't never did nothing like that.
I feel like you could though. Like put some 808s in there.
I don't know. I probably could.
Look, I'm just talking shit, but I you good at what you do. I wouldn't try to have you on the pod if you wasn't talented. And it's crazy because like now all the stuff that you mentioned, it don't even surprise me. Like your experiences, can't wait till you come on 6 months from now or something, and you already have reached another tier. You know what I'm saying, in the music industry. But shit, if you don't have anything else, you got something else.
So like, I think I know like a few of your family members. Is you, is Zen, is Bryant.
Damn.
I know Jasmine. I used to work with Jasmine.
What?
Damn.
She dances. So it's a whole bunch of talent in that house.
Yeah. My younger sister, she dances well.
That's crazy.
She be singing a little bit, but she don't like for me to tell people that.
So coming up, like what was it? Who was the creative? Where do y'all get that from?
We're always trying to figure that out all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I'd probably say my dad. Like, he played the bass, but he ain't played it in a minute. I honestly don't know, because my mama, she don't be doing nothing to, like, to make me be like, yeah, it's definitely from her. Like, I honestly don't know, but I know my daddy, he really loved music, so, like, it might come from that. And with Jet, yeah. I don't know.
Like,
It probably
damn.
come from that. I
Everybody.
honestly don't know. I'd be like, I don't know where this came from, but
Like
my
the
mama sung in the
creative
church
bug just did
choir.
all of them.
It's like, damn, you need some choreography, a track, and you need some swag at the same time.
No, like that
like
is.
in one household,
Dead ass.
my nigga, you gonna spend 1,000.
It's like the
He
Jacksons.
said you gonna spend 1,000.
For real.
Like the Jacksons in there.
Oh, my mama.
Yes.
Y'all need to go ahead and come with a little conglomerate, little company
Nah,
or
for
some
real.
little business. I don't know. That whole entertainment, I don't know.
Hey, nah.
The Taylors.
Though.
That's lit. That's lit. Shit. We can go ahead and get what's going on locally in the city. Ain't a lot. Ain't a lot at all.
I mean,
I did see that Mayor Cooper is trying to get. He's still trying to get NASCAR Speedway at the fairgrounds. Like before he's out of office.
that ain't gonna happen.
Like he's pressing that issue. I don't know if I'm really interested in a Speedway.
Why?
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? Don't they still OTSU?
That's what I'm
They
saying.
not getting
Where
that
the
shit.
fuck
I don't
is
know why, but they ain't
TSU
gave him
money
that.
Don't
You
they
gotta
still
ask them.
OTSU half a bill,
Man.
and he trying to build a Speedway. So
He done though. This is his last term. He just throwing
He just
shit at the
doing shit.
wall
He
right
Trying to
now.
get
doing-
stuff in.
Yeah, he just
He said,
throwing.
oh, and let me get
Right.
He said, I'm gonna go out with a bang. Fuck y'all talking
Right.
about.
like you know what's crazy? They shouldn't even be allowed to do that. I don't
What?
think if it's your last like little year, little term in office, and you trying to just do some drastic shit like throw a Speedway and then bounce out, like come on, bro. You know we
Yeah.
got to this taxpayer money.
Yeah.
If we don't want it no more, we got to tear it down. That costs more money.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Like I ain't build some more. Hey, build a train. That's the only thing I'm
Build a
waiting for in
train.
the
Man,
city.
for real. That's
Yeah,
all.
that'd
we
be
need is some
smooth.
public
A train from
transportation.
downtown to Antioch.
Man, the
What?
traffic be crazy.
I'm on
Anything
there.
other than the 56.
I'm on there. Literally, Metro Pass. I don't know. We go need to come together. Look, I ain't trying to give out no free ideas. We can sit at the table and talk about it, but you know, other than that, it's getting hot.
No free legislation.
I need a contract, man.
Yeah.
T-Dot wanted to pay me.
You hear about the TCAP shit?
Your students failing?
That's why.
Yeah.
Why? How?
They blaming it on the test.
They
Now,
blame it on. It's the same
I
test,
don't
right?
know.
They blaming it.
I work with kids. And I don't know. I honestly don't know because they don't be knowing how to read a lick.
What?
Really?
Yes.
That pandemic fucked up a lot of kids.
Yeah, it did. And I don't know. And because
It's
I
the
feel like
pandemic.
I was gonna say I don't know if it's
generation
even.
exposed to a lot more too. So it's like they focus. They got too much social media. They got too many screens in their face.
Facts. I predicted at one point that like writing is going to be a skill. Like a lot of kids don't know
They
how
don't
to
even
like,
teach cursive,
write.
right?
They teach you how to sign your name, your signature. But like I remember in school, we was like had to write whole pages in cursive,
Right.
like whole
I remember
essays
they
in
said
cursive.
that we was gonna have to start writing in cursive, and that point never came. But they most definitely taught niggas was like, no, y'all niggas gonna be writing only. in
Yeah,
cursive.
it'd be homework
Really?
in cursive and shit. It's like wow, like you said, everything's a screen now. But like reading, come on, bro.
And it's the English portion, I think specifically of the TCAP that's getting all these kids.
The English portion in T.
Yeah.
Like just
Like,
like
there's
grant-
practice. There are practice TCAP questions that you can try out online.
fuck around, see where I'm at.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All I remember about TCAP is that shit was
Easy as
it was
fuck.
fairly easy when we were
Mm,
kids.
man.
Is it harder now?
I mean, we
Kids
weren't as
supposed to be-
I
distracted.
don't know.
They're supposed to be smarter now, right?
We weren't as distracted as these kids
Yeah,
are.
we
We
weren't.
wasn't.
I don't
We didn't
think
have
we were.
we didn't have
You
smartphones.
wasn't. You
All
right.
this shit was new as hell.
You right.
My phone had buttons on it. In third grade, I didn't have a phone. Like
I was gonna
grade, I
say
most
had
definitely
buttons
had
on
a
it,
phone.
nigga. That shit used to flip and all type of shit.
Second
Oh,
grade. I
no.
had a
Flip,
phone.
slide.
there were no apps. You had to get on the internet on your phone.
You could
Like,
chirp a
But
nigga.
nah, all jokes aside, that's a problem.
It is.
That's a
They
problem.
say about 60% of third graders are in danger of like being
Sheesh.
held back. 60.
What?
Yeah.
And they're making them either go to summer school or I saw somewhere they'll like let you go to the fourth grade, but you'll have to do like tutoring during the year to like catch up.
See, look, that right there, that's not the school system. I believe that's home. That's
I believe
home.
it can be both.
I think
Yeah, I was gonna
everybody's
say
failing the
it's really
kids.
both.
Yeah.
You think equally both?
Yeah.
I kind of think so because I know a few people that's in education, and a lot of them was saying like during the year, like they getting forced to pass kids just because of, you feel me, like requirements of
Gotta meet numbers and quotas and shit.
And
all
try to
that
shut the
other type of
school
stupid
down.
shit, and not really being able to teach kids like that really need the help. So I feel like, but at the same time, I do feel like a lot of the parents now that are teaching the kids that are this age or whatever probably not doing the best with like sitting down teaching your kid. A lot of people letting, like we saying, these phones and screens, you feel me, teach your kids. So
I mean, these tablets. Every kid got a tablet. What you talking about?
No, literally, like my niece is about to be 1, and I feel like she has a tablet. But but nah, for real. I was just thinking about my mom, man. Like most of my life, she's like had to work like a lot. So I probably wouldn't see her as often. But my mom like loved to read. You know, she kept like a little library, like, and even when we stayed in apartments, it'd be that tall ass bookshelf full of books, like coming with us. And because of that, I believe my little sister loves to read or whatever. And like I never grew up like enjoyed reading, but I always could read like really well. Like it was no problem reading anything. I don't know, and that's why I say maybe it's the crib, because my mama wasn't just the most. I ain't gonna say the most, like she was half there. Like she off on the weekends, but she got 2 jobs. She work in the morning, so I'm getting myself up in the morning. And by the time I'm getting myself up and coming home from school, she not there. By the time she get home, she eating something, take a shower, go to sleep. Yeah. So it was like, and we were fine. Maybe it was school. I don't know.
I think dead ass, like it's just not as many distractions. Like
it's a lot more leniency now.
That's sad.
So it's like people be letting stuff slide.
It's too much access. Like, I get my phone taken away in like 7th grade. I couldn't do much on it, but like these days, everybody has like a pretty smart phone that you can do just about anything on. That you need. You kind of need that motherfucker.
In school, you need your phone?
I don't know about in school. I mean, like after
all the
school.
technology is already in there. The tablets, the new.
You be seeing the videos of the kids beating their teacher's ass for taking their phone and shit.
Yeah, you see the girl that maced her teacher?
Yeah. And dude got his ass beat earlier in the year apparently by another kid for taking their phone.
And you say you work with kids?
How old are the kids you work with?
I work with K through 5th grade majority of the time.
They some bad kids.
What?
Are they bad?
K through 5. Come on now.
Yes. They are.
Damn. The patience you gotta have to do that every day.
Yeah.
I can do
It's definitely patience. You definitely gotta learn patience. Cause
oh my goodness, K through I just need about 2 grades. I don't need I don't need a whole range because it's too many. Because you'll be talking to a 1st grader, then you got to talk to a 5th grader, and it's like, look, both y'all gonna sit y'all ass down. You do your homework and get you some snacks.
But see, the difference is once they get older and then they think they can talk crazy to you, then you really be wanting to put your hands on them.
So how hard you got to be on them as like, I don't know, as like teachers
like
or
on kids these days?
Yeah.
How hard can you be on them?
Or do
I don't know. I wouldn't even say it's a matter of being hard on them, because sometimes, like, at first I thought it was like you got to be hard on them, but a lot of kids be going through a lot of stuff too at home, and sometimes when you actually take time to listen to kids, it's easier to deal with behavioral issues because they know they have somebody who's gonna listen to them. Because if they don't have that at home and they just used to getting consequences for everything, and they feel like they're not being heard, they don't have a voice. And so when you give them that opportunity, like, I'm finna hear you out, like, I'm not finna just sit here and just bash and be like, hey, you doing this all the time. They get tiring, so it makes them retaliate more. And so when you get to know, like, what's going on at school, like, tell me how your day was going, I notice kids react better to that. And then they're more open to coming to, like, they'll come to me and be like, Miss Maya, my day was like this, or that made me mad. And then I just sit there and listen and be like, it's almost like you got to understand them on their level, because they're not going to understand it from an adult's perspective.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You got to, like, meet them where they are, but still give them enough guidance so that they can move a little differently and behave better.
I feel that. I'm just concerned. They make you not even want to.
I feel bad for like educators.
Nah, for real.
Because
I've been
you crunched.
I think about when
I mean, when we was in school, we knew how much they couldn't do, but like when you start to like know teachers, and then this is a different generation of fucking kids. I don't know how you do. I don't know how you do that shit.
We sent a couple teachers home at Hillsborough.
Yeah, we
Like I used to
terrible.
work with kids, but that was before 2018. So that's a whole different like. I feel like if I did that today, I wouldn't know how to handle kids.
I think it's pretty much the same.
But I feel like that's what play into like why they grades are so bad, because teachers can only handle so much in the classroom. If you got 15 kids acting out, you ain't gonna get through nothing. And so it's either you forced to pass them because they got these expectations in the school system, or you gonna lose your job if you don't pass a certain amount of kids. Then it's kind of like you in a bad position. But when they put that little placement in for third graders having to pass their TCAP, it was kind of like, I already knew half of them was gonna. I knew most of them was gonna fail. I was like, yeah, it's over with.
Damn. So this was the first year like they had to pass it.
Real, it's over with.
This was the first year they had to pass it.
Mm-hmm. So we started having to be more intentional with our after school program and getting them reading and reading curriculums and stuff like that, because
Damn.
yeah.
So what is it like the critical thinking that's not there? Is it the comprehension, or they really just
it's a
can't
lot
read?
of it, and then the kids give up easily because ain't nobody pressing them to be like, you need to learn this because it's important, because of this reason. They don't care. Like I had one little girl, I always used to encourage her to read and be a part of her reading group, and she'd be sitting over there like, no, I'm not gonna read. I'd be like, well, you need it so when you get older, like your comprehension skills will be better. It'll be easier for you to communicate with people in different environments that you want to be in. She'd be like, I guess I'm gonna be poor. She in third grade talking like this, and I used to be sitting there like,
where's she getting that from?
Where you
Wait,
getting that from?
right.
And that's where I say it goes back to that home life. Like wherever they getting at home, that's what makes them start acting like that.
Man, learning used to be kind of fun, wasn't it? Back in like
some people would make it fun. Like
I ain't even know I was learning shit.
I mean, school wasn't just like my favorite shit, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I can say that. I mean, as I got older, I think I got tired of it, just the repetition. And you know, like when you get older, it's like you're too smart for your own good. And it's like, bro.
You think you're too smart for your own good.
That's what it is.
Looking at you like, this kid's
dumb as hell, right?
Come on now.
Look at this dumb, smart,
dumbass, smart nigga. Right. I don't need this shit, bro. Just get my credits, and I'm trying to go ahead and.
Nigga, you ain't getting no credits, nigga.
You know what credits are, nigga? But oh shit, man. I don't know. I just got nieces.
You think kids need to be homeschooled? You think that'll be easier? That's worse.
That's no.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about whenever I have kids, I want to homeschool my kids.
What?
And then on top of that, they got so many dangers in the school. I don't want my kid to be like the little company school. I do not want my kid to be in school trying to learn, and then they get shot up in the process. It's not.
I mean,
School's
it's just
dangerous.
Like you already barely learning, and now your life is in danger too.
I think homeschooling should be a part of childhood education anyway.
You think they need to do hybrid
I'm
learning?
just saying, like, if you just going to school and you're not learning anything at home, then it's like, what are we doing? Because all your influences are at school, mostly at least. You got your friends or whatever. So, like, if you're not having some type of major influence in the crib, it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like your at-home influences really molded you. Versus, like, you being, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like same thing with Two Bleezy.
Repeat the question again.
What influences at home molded me?
I feel like if you got, like, a strong presence at home, and you're not just coming home just to come home, and then I feel like that could benefits.
Yeah, because my parents was definitely, like, during the summer when school was out, like, nigga, I was forced to go to the Boys and Girls Club. Like, it wasn't you just sitting at home all day.
Not for real.
Like, that was not
doing
happening.
something.
Yeah.
Doing something. Oh,
like, I used to be mad as hell going to the Boys and Girls Club every morning. I used to be over there trying to fake like I was sick and some other shit.
You did that for real?
Bro, I'm an introvert. I don't like being around all them people like that.
I'm saying, how you play sick? You was like,
I used to be like, my stomach hurt, or I got a headache, I got a fever.
Wow.
I'm gonna be like, take this ibuprofen.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. That didn't
Right.
cross my head to try. My mama is not going sick.
Yeah, I ain't never played sick.
Look at me.
I got there, like, they didn't give a fuck what I was talking about. Like, they was taking my ass to the Boys and Girls Club. Like,
Well, if I ain't dead,
whatever I did, once I got there, now if it was some bullshit, we finna be doing some stupid ass shit. Oh yeah, my stomach hurt. My head hurt. Let me go lay down behind the counter, the front counter and shit. Oh yeah, I'm straight.
Hell no.
We on the computers? Are we going swimming? Or are we out in the gym playing basketball? Or outside on? oh yeah, I'm straight that day.
No,
or we in the game
I
room
just
with
feel
it,
like
oh yeah, I'm cool.
TCAP, man. I feel like the state of Tennessee, we're not that dumb, man. We're not, bro. And we got too many schools.
We in the
just
lower
here
half.
in Middle Tennessee, between elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, and colleges and universities, the private schools, the private colleges. It's so much opportunity here, just in this small little city.
And then you got
We ain't got to be this dumb.
I mean, the city. It is like
They got a school for the blind down the street, man.
That,
Come on now.
Huh?
How many cities? School for the blind, yes.
Yeah.
It's more than one school for the blind?
It's one off Charlotte. I'm telling
So
you.
there's more than one. So it's two of them because this one out in Antioch, ain't it?
I'm telling like
Kinda,
School for the
on,
deaf and the blind.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like we got this just like stuff for everybody, but we ain't passing TCAP, man. Look,
I mean,
I don't even want kids.
I don't think Tennessee even ranks in like top 25 of the states. So
No, we're not. We probably like
definitely in the
I
bottom
was
half.
in the lower like 15, I think.
Probably.
I want to say I just looked it. I looked it up not that long ago, and we were like pretty low.
So
Shit crazy.
yeah, we probably are like
Like, we go anywhere else in
as
the
dumb
world,
as they
we
think. No.
it shouldn't be a surprise.
No, I mean it was shocking that they said 60%. Like that's
a
crazy.
lot, more than half. Is a
But then
lot.
the fact that they making it mandatory for them to pass, they didn't make it mandatory for us to pass. We just had to take it.
I didn't even know that.
I don't feel like our scores was that low though.
No.
Why?
Mm-mm.
Because they was confident in us going to the 4th grade.
Like I can't remember one of the questions that I saw on because this has been a constant thing on the news like the past week. Like they've just been going in depth about this one issue. And one of the questions was like kind of a fucking riddle. It wasn't even a question. And when you put yourself in a third grader's perspective, I think the question was, it was a sentence they gave, and then the answers, the A through D or whatever, which one of these words or phrases could have been replaced for the highlighted phrase?
I feel like those specific questions were always like on some tricky shit. Because to me, whenever we were taking TCAP, I feel like most of the time when it was something like that, it was always one or two that like could kind of like was similar enough to like be like,
You ain't lying.
these is damn near like the same shit. Like, I mean, yeah, this one I like. If you know, like, you be like, okay, yeah, this is the correct one, but like this one is like not that far off from the other like ones that y'all.
They ain't expecting us to be thinking that hard though, too, Bleezy.
Like they interviewed a little girl,
Like you gotta just.
and she apparently made straight A's and everything like that.
Okay.
And she failed her TCAP,
Well,
and she failed her retake.
And she made straight A's.
Yeah. So it's like, what is it? Like, what is the issue here? Is this a fucking test for third graders?
Bro, we had a
Like-
song and everything to prepare us for TCAP. I remember the song. Well,
You remember the song?
I don't necessarily remember, but I remember it was a song. We used to clap with it. Like I went in there with confidence, getting ready to take my test. Like, man, who? I'm not gonna disappoint Miss Such and Such. I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know, man.
You know any third graders?
Third graders. Damn.
I think my niece is in third.
It's like either above or below.
Like
Not
next
third
time, like
grade,
I mean,
specific.
school out, but try looking at their homework if they got homework. You know what I'm saying?
See if we still got it.
See if you still got it. I know sometimes teachers are teaching like the same curriculum we learned, but they're teaching a different way. Like math, they're learning math differently type shit.
I'd be looking at their math homework like, I don't know.
Like, what is this?
What is it?
I know they get in the 5th grade. It's really serious now
Yeah.
because they taking algebra. It's
In
like,
the 5th
look,
grade?
I took algebra in fifth. Oh no,
You took algebra in the 5th grade, my nigga?
I'm
different.
You are different. I forgot.
I took pre-algebra in 6th grade.
We took our algebra in middle school too.
I took
It
algebra
was
in
like a
middle school, but
college,
not 5th.
prep school, though.
I took pre-algebra in 7th grade, and then I had the option to take an 8th grade. I wasn't trying to do that. I was late. I was lazy. I ain't gonna lie, but that's on them. Look,
I thought the kids would be smarter these days.
they probably are smarter. They just
I think
not
they're
passing
like
the test.
tech savvy, maybe.
Yeah,
But smarter,
tech-savvy.
I think
Nah.
they're taking away too much.
I got a lot of like nieces and nephews, so I'll be around like a few younger folks. I can tell like when I was that age, I ain't trying to call nobody dumb, but
Ain't no more critical thinking.
yeah,
I think the answer's always right there in front of their face for them. Yeah. I think that's probably the main. You can't just figure some stuff out.
It'll be like you go tell a little kid, or not even like necessarily a little kid, but like you feel me, just someone younger than you to go do some shit, and you be like, why you? Like I told you to go do this, and you went and did some whole completely other shit instead of doing what I asked you to do. Like,
Yeah.
You hot outside.
And sometimes you try to put yourself in their shoes. Like I was their age before, but when I was your age, I don't think I was doing that.
But then I don't know. Maybe we were.
If I was 10 years old today, I don't know how the fuck I'd act.
Shit, 10 years old today.
With all the access, we didn't even have social media then.
That X is different.
Yeah, I might be. Yeah, they
like
got that hard.
cyberbullying, that wasn't even a thing.
It was.
In 2005?
I was we had computer class in 2005 in 5th grade.
Yeah, but like cyberbullying to where like.
I mean, I don't think it affected us directly, but we was learning about that stuff in the 5th grade. I mean, now it's way more like people getting
cyberbullied anywhere. You go from one app to the next, getting cyberbullied on both.
I had a Twitter in the 8th grade.
Like, goddamn.
And once I really figured out what cyberbullying was, I had to stop it because I ain't know this what I was doing to people.
You were cyberbullying?
Cyberbullying?
That's crazy. What was you doing?
I think I was just talking shit about different motherfuckers.
Is that cyberbullying?
I think so, right?
I'm gonna be real. Cyberbullying to me seems like harassment. Like you're going in on one person.
Oh, I know. Like, look, they ain't that serious. I thought it was just like talking shit about somebody on the internet.
Nah, nigga, I tweeted that nigga last night. Like, I don't think that's cyberbullying.
I mean, I'm just cyberbullying.
Who did you tweet last night?
Probably Al Horford for fucking up my parlay.
Nah, that was probably cyberbullying.
I
don't know what you said, but
I probably cyberbullied.
You was probably cyberbullying.
Yeah, probably.
Did you curse in the? You didn't? Maybe not.
If you don't curse, it's not cyberbullying, right? There's no profanity. I was pretty polite about it. I was stern.
Mya Simone, I just thought about it real quick. I ain't know if you wanted to talk about it or not, or hit on like your other talent.
What's my other talent?
So what else can I do? Hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me say, what about it?
I ain't know if you wanted to like saying.
Oh, I don't mind.
You don't mind? Is that something? Okay, because you was mentioning like earlier in the year where you was deciding whether you was going to keep on with the music or not. What like were you just gonna go in like the education field head on, or was it like the hair, or?
No, I still wanted to do something within the music industry. I just didn't know if being a recording or performative artist was gonna be my thing.
Oh, so regardless, you gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be in music regardless.
Sheesh. Okay, say less then. I just seen the barber and it looked like you chopping, retwisting.
I do retwist. I don't know about that.
I was gonna say you chop too.
I don't know about that.
I thought you was chopping it. She lining niggas up.
Say less.
I thought it was the whole shebang. I ain't know.
I was gonna say I can't keep paying 40 for no goddamn.
You got to get a retwist and a lineup. That's tragic, both of y'all.
I don't gots to get nothing in case you ain't looked at my head. I don't gots to get nothing.
I mean,
but when you do it,
eventually
you have to get it off.
I'm just saying, I be in the mirror.
And people be texting nowadays too.
You be texting.
No, I be thinking about what I'm going to spend. And I got some decent clientele, so my consistent clients, I normally, if I feel like a price is not reasonable, I'll normally ask.
Come on, Mya Simone, man. She give you a track.
I try to be reasonable because I know people pockets ain't.
And she gonna let
the
you
best,
bargain on
like,
the retwist. Come
nah,
on,
it's a
man.
recession, ain't it?
Man, nah.
Right.
For real.
It's
And
gonna
inflation.
close the government down on June 1st, ain't it?
Oh, for real?
Cause why is that?
We ran out of money.
We ran out of money. That's right. We in.
And they gonna be out of office on Monday, so I don't think they reconvene until May 30th.
I feel like this shit happened every other year though. We always run out of money.
I don't think
Never
every
had
other
any money.
year.
When do we have some
It
money?
definitely happened during Obama.
The shutdown, yeah.
Yeah, that was 08, right?
Then it happened.
That was a
during Trump.
recession.
That was a recession, 08.
Shutdown, Probably happened around that time.
Didn't what happen during Trump?
A shutdown?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
Trump?
I'm
pretty sure I was locked up.
You was locked up for all of Trump?
Hell no. No, I was locked up for Obama, I believe.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, like, I know this is her interview, but this is a pressing question.
You good.
When you was locked up.
I hate when he do that.
When you was locked up, like, obviously niggas did not vote. Niggas was locked up.
Niggas was not voting.
Who was niggas going for?
Everybody president was Obama to this day.
So, like, but you was, like, there for the switching of terms in 2016.
Yeah, I watched it. Yep, I was watching Obama win on TV. No, I win.
No, you
the second time.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, no, nigga, Obama won the second time. We was in high school.
I'm tripping.
You got locked up what year?
2016.
What year you get locked up?
2016. Who was the president in 2016?
Obama, and then
it was
Trump.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got you. But, like, surprisingly enough, a lot of people, it's like 50-50 when it comes to Trump when I talk to people. Black people.
Inside
anybody.
or just in general?
General.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass serious.
That's crazy.
Like, if I meet one person that hate Trump, I will meet the next person who, I'm talking about black or white. Like, seriously. Like, I work
if it wasn't
with.
For the rhetoric, I wouldn't be so, like, just anti-Trump. I just feel like his rhetoric is too dangerous.
Man, I know plenty of black people that fuck with Trump, or at least like, but like I think those just people who just worried about money. If it's like money is like your only thing that you strive for in life, it's the only thing that you know what I'm saying, care about, lust over, whatever, then I get it, you know. But come on, I ain't gotta be the one to.
He definitely kept me laughing while he was in office. Like, after I got over the fact that he was actually the fucking president, like, he had some moments. Like, the Kung Flu, or, what, Kung Flu wasn't funny to you?
That shit was goofy.
It got to a point where it was like, no way he said that shit, but then it'd be video recorded, and then you see it. And like, wow.
And then I don't know, when he became president, I just thought about all the times I've seen him on television. It's like, ain't this the same?
Ain't that the apprentice nigga?
Yeah. He used to say all kind of derogatory shit about women, towards women, and
he did to his own wife.
Yeah, and then Melania stopped fucking with him, and that shit was a whole little fiasco for a little minute. That shit was funny.
I mean, when I look at Trump, he looks like white. He is white America. And then, like, you seen how white America rolls when he, like, they came out the woodworks for real. Like,
you said what?
Hey, somebody had to say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all see him when he was just on CNN recently?
Yeah, they had the whole town hall for him and everything.
What he talking about?
I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, but
he was talking about his
mediator,
open case and everything.
Well, I don't know if it was even a mediator because it was just him and the lady. I guess that is a mediator.
Because, you know, CNN got bought by some new people.
I didn't know that.
That's why that shit is so, like, weird. Trump having his own little town hall meeting on CNN with his people in the crowd type shit. Like, they cheering him on. That shit did not make no sense.
The lady that was asking the questions, or mediator, whatever she was Slick trying to get on him, and he got on that with her. Like, he was like, "Oh, I know you're a very nasty person," or something like that, and like motherfuckers like in the crowd was like cracking up.
It was like on his side.
Yeah.
He trying to get it again. He's gonna run again.
He's like Homelander. Did you want to get into the contrary, man?
Yeah, for sure.
We got a contrary. That's the segment of the contrary to the bullshit podcast. Regulars, y'all know what's going on, what's about to happen, or whatever. I explained it briefly before the show.
Contrary to popular belief, you shouldn't try to dig deep into someone. Wait. I can't read. I need the TCAP. You shouldn't try to dig deep into who someone really is. Just pay attention to whatever they're giving you.
Okay. The reason why I thought of that, I was talking to someone a couple days ago, someone close to me, and the the conversation after we got through talking, I don't know, sometimes conversations, you know how they leave you in thought, like, you start thinking in like layers, what a person meant or why a person said what they said, how they said, why they do what they did, whatever. And I was just like, I was really trying to figure out this motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Because every time I think that, I don't know, it's like every time you think you know somebody, if you try you find something new out, right? Yeah. And let's say it's been years, you know what I'm saying? You know somebody for X amount of years, but you go out your way to like, I guess try to know more about them, and then next thing you think you know everything about them. It's been 6-7 years, and you're learning like new things. So maybe it's not a good idea to, I guess, dig deep into a person really is. If you know them, if you have a relationship with them, whatever their relationship is, because if y'all have a good relationship, whatever they're showing you, I guess maybe it's all that you need or all they're willing to give. Because what if you find out something that you don't like about that person, or maybe you just disagree with? Like I know a guy who was actually one of my old mentors, and he has like a firm rule that he doesn't discuss religion or politics with people, friends, family included.
Because his religion and political stance is wild as fuck for him to be.
Maybe, but maybe
that could be it.
But I mean, for one, he was a pastor, so like
that could still be it.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you not speak about religion and you're a pastor?
No, he talk about I in the sense of
like just in conversation.
Yeah, just in
outside
regular
the
conversation. Church. Yeah, outside of like, he'll tell you about, but like he don't like. He's also a businessman too, like for a living. Mm-hmm. So he tried to keep religion out of it because it could. I think maybe like past experiences has led to a sticky situation. Like maybe him having a conversation with a guy who's like a devout Muslim or some shit, and maybe I don't think, maybe it's just like to avoid confrontation. I don't know. But then I was talking to another friend of mine, and he said he was cool with this white boy for maybe X amount of time or whatever, just to find out that he got like some racist views, and you would never know unless you start talking about certain things, like certain views, certain political view, or whatever happened in history. Or whatever. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's just better just to.
Because then, do you still want to be friends with that motherfucker?
Because I don't want to be friends with the racists.
So I would much rather know.
Okay, but specifically that though. But like, what about just anything else?
I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah, anything.
Personally,
like I'm not finna go digging for nothing. Mm-hmm. But if I find it out,
yeah,
or if I happen to notice some shit about you that would make me kind of question it, I mean, I'm gonna ask you,
absolutely,
straight up, and then whatever answer you give me, if I feel like you bullshitting or if I feel like you telling the truth, that's on me. Mm-hmm. But I would like all the information going forward.
What about vice versa? If you are on the other end, like
if somebody's trying to dig into me,
yeah, are you?
Whoa. Yeah. Trying to dig into my like past.
Yeah. Or whatever, or just like past experiences or whatever. Are you a type of person that just, this is someone that you are, of course, of like comfortable being around or whatever because y'all have a relationship? I'm just talking about like they want to know more for some reason, like more that you haven't just freely given up yet. Are you comfortable with just doing that, or does it like depend?
It depends on how comfortable I am with them. Mm-hmm. Like if this is a woman that I've been dealing with for 8-9 months or some shit like that, and she want to know something, I mean, it depends on how personal, but I'll probably give it up. I'll probably like tell her the honest truth, and however you feel about it, you now know whatever information you were looking for. So it's on her. It's on the person to choose to fuck with you or not. I respect it. I mean, honesty is key, though. You just got to be honest with people.
Mya Simone, how you feel?
I personally don't mind digging into people. Like if there's certain like behaviors that are repetitive, where you say certain things that make me be like, I'm gonna want to dig in deep to understand. Like, okay, so why do you respond like that? Why do you what's the root to that? Otherwise, then it's just gonna be kind of like you were saying earlier. Like it's just gonna keep ringing in my head. Like what? Like what you? It's like a perspective thing because then I know I could probably take some one way if you say it, and if you say if you take it a completely different way, and I don't dig into that, then we both like not gonna be able to see eye to eye. I feel like that's how you can understand somebody better. So when they do certain things or say certain things, you're like, oh no, I'm not taking offense to that because I understand this, that, and third. And then that's where you build relationships where you can kind of be like, I don't know, just understanding of somebody. I like to understand people. So for me, I kind of like to dig into people, especially if I see something and it's happening in front of me. I like to be like, why you say that? All right, my friends, people always be asking me, why you ask so many questions? I be like, I just be curious. I genuinely be curious. Otherwise, you're just going to stay in my head. I'm going to be like, why you? But I try not to do it like overwhelming. Like, I'm not too overwhelming with it either. It depends on like the state of my relationship with that person and how close we're getting. Then like, I'll try to like just dig in. So that they can, and then most times people start feeling more comfortable, and then they can understand my views or why I probably took something that they said a certain way. Like, does that make sense?
Have you ever been like just naturally just standoffish? Like even if it's somebody that you probably feel like ain't on nothing or no type of bad vibes or bad intentions or anything, it's just like why you being nosy type shit.
I don't know.
Like maybe like a coworker. Let's say a coworker or whatever. Y'all been working together, but y'all relationship is work. Y'all cool at work. Y'all talk after work. Y'all don't see each other after work.
Sure.
But when y'all coworkers, but now all of a sudden she trying to get, she want to know, and it's like, do you think that you'll be like naturally just forthcoming?
No, I usually set that boundary. Like I don't do it like I ain't finna talk about that. It's more so like a.
Hey, don't ask me that shit.
Like I'll just be, I like laugh it off. Where I'll be like, girl, you crazy. like some. It depends on what the question is too. Like other than that, I don't really like try to give. I don't try to be too personal with people either, because you can only. It's like certain people shouldn't have that access to you. So it's like I shouldn't just be like telling everybody anything just because you ask. But it's like, that's why I say it depends on the state of the relationship. But like my coworker, I'm like, girl, get on. And then move on. Like laugh it off type stuff. Like, why you all up in my business?
Yeah, that's different. That's work.
Yeah.
That's work.
You got to keep it work.
Like you say it was, who's somebody? Morgan Wallen. We were just talking about Morgan Wallen.
Right.
Say Morgan Wallen wanted to do a song with you. You doing a song with Morgan Wallen? Is business trumping his views? In the position you at right now, a Morgan Wallen. Yes, you doing the Morgan Wallen.
Doing that hey.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Right now, Morgan Wallen, when he wants to do a track, I'll sound like a tractor.
That's crazy.
If you need me to,
really?
I'll get on the track. What we doing?
Really?
Absolutely.
Nigga, what?
Absolutely. Because I feel like this. I feel like we worked with we probably interacted, worked, or even befriended other racists before. We may not have known they were racist. But I have personal experience with people who got their beliefs on people of color. But they'll still kick it with you, laugh with you, maybe buy you a drink, loan you $1.10.
I honestly could never.
But that don't, you know what I'm saying? But like and that's fine though. That's actually perfect because like that just let me know that you stand on your morals, values, and principles. And because I know that about you, I would never expect you to do something like that. So if something like that ever came out, I'm like, damn, Rod, what you on?
Yeah.
Type shit. But now you know me. My current shit.
Like I understand business, but does business trump that? Like does money trump that?
Well, I don't really know if he's a racist.
I mean, he just like saying nigga.
A lot of white people like saying nigga. You seen the Kendrick Lamar concert?
I'm gonna be real.
When Trinidad James came out, you remember that? Trinidad?
And they saying nigga. Yeah.
Nigga. When Waka Flocka was big, how many niggas you seen at his concert?
I'm gonna tell you, bro, I've never been to one of his
So it's
concerts.
like, when it comes to the culture anyway, like, people who are not us are infatuated anyway. You know, it's the hair, it's how we dress, the swag, the way we talk, you know what I'm saying? The complexion, like, get it. You know what I'm saying? If it's just that, but I don't think that makes them
I think it comes with something else,
racist.
though. Like, yeah, you singing the song and the word just happens to be there. That's one thing.
Versus like, my nigga.
Versus just saying it without a song being on.
Yeah.
Like you've.
What
I
if
know
it's the
you've seen,
hard
like,
R? If it's the
you
hard
see,
R,
like fight videos or something, and you see like the two white boys calling each other nigga.
yeah, that's.
I don't like that
weird.
either. That's weird to me.
No,
Yeah,
and I've seen that in real life.
I have too. Yeah.
Like nigga.
It seemed, I don't know.
What?
It seemed like they would call each other cracker instead. Like that.
You.
That's what you.
I think logically we
It's
would
like-
think
but
that.
it's like when I think, I don't know.
I feel like cracker just a lame ass slur.
What a cracker.
Yeah, I don't think they go with
It
cracker.
don't roll off the tongue well. Like
Me and my crack, we was over there.
But I
Hey.
mean, niggas shouldn't slide off the tongue well for them.
I mean, they say I know some white people to be like Bubba or like Bub.
No, I know people. That's real
Brother.
country. My daddy be saying stuff.
What a
like that.
Bubba.
I don't know about.
But it's a
I
difference
either get
between that.
low or-
It's a
Yeah,
difference
that's a
between
difference.
being his
Nigga.
nigga and then being that nigga over there. When he talking about a couple niggas that he seen at the store, he's not talking about a group of white people.
Nah, you right. Nah, you absolutely right. I'm just really trying to fix it up. But
No, I mean, like, cause we
on some money shit, I take that man money though.
take his money.
He'll take mine. He'll take a Dirk too. So he'll take Dirk's money. So
Yeah.
I take his money. We ain't gotta have no interact. If it's
Like I don't know, like in Dirk's specific situation,
If he was a
didn't have
rapist
he didn't
or
have, he
something,
didn't have to
then
do that.
nah.
He did not. That wasn't
Nah.
needed.
But it's something we don't know that they got going on.
No, it's because country
Label ass
music,
that nigga.
country music is rap now.
basically.
I mean, not basically shit. Look
Is
at Jelly
rap
Roll.
now. Like
Look who?
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll, yeah.
Didn't he just win? Like he's like
He won something at the
CMA or
CMT, CMA
I wanna say
Awards.
He's damn near swept that motherfucker out.
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's just different. It's just subgenres of genres. Like
Nah, I know some country music listening
because
motherfuckers.
I don't listen to the country that sound like hip hop though.
You listen to the real country.
I listen to
music.
real country.
That ain't mainstream
Zach
country.
Brown band, Sugarland, god damn it, like the real, like my mom
though.
grew up
Naming
on
like
country.
real niggas.
like
They're
bands and shit, cause country is country. I don't know. Once it started sounding like something else, I just don't relate it to country no more. Just to me, it's something else. Like country rap, I would call it country rap, cause I got a little country playlist on my Apple Music. So it's
Yeah.
like I fuck with Darius Rucker and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just feel like people are just trying to find a lane and get paid. Like you got a lot of those game changing like art, like Ray Charles or whatever. When he started mixing in genres, you got a lot of artists that does that. They kind of like,
Morgan Wallen is Ray Charles.
nah. I just think it's popular to put two genres together and try to make a hit.
I know what you
know
said.
what I'm saying?
I know what you said. I'm
Like Nelly was doing with Tim McGraw though all those
yeah,
years.
Nelly
You know what I'm
still
saying?
does it. Heavy.
Nelly really started.
Nelly
that
can
shit.
sell out some country shit.
Oh yeah.
Would you do country, Mya Simone? Like write a country song or sing a country song or work with a country artist?
I probably would work with one, but I don't know. I don't know. If
You think you could write a country song?
I could write to like a guitar,
Yeah.
but like full on country, probably not.
I think you could, just because a
don't
lot
think
of
there's much of
music
a-
as far as genre is just like
I could do like an R&B
The-
type, like mix, like where it's like, oh,
it's just
shit,
the
I wanna
instruments
swing
that are
to
being
it.
played.
Yeah,
If
I
you
was gonna say,
if
it
you
really
sing
just come
into
down
a
to
piano and an electric guitar or whatever, it could be, or just a piano by itself, it could be R&B. But if they playing the same tune on the banjo or the acoustic, and you singing,
That'd be country.
it'll be country just because of the instruments are changed. That's why I say that. Like, it's all about the instrumentation at the end of the day. Like, soon as they put a band behind you, now you're not even
I never
R&B
thought about
anymore.
it.
I feel like you could, man. Look,
I went to
you can sing because like everybody can't sing. Look, I don't think a lot of artists can sing. I want to say
No, I
that too.
agree.
Like Ashanti, I'm sorry, I don't think she's a great singer. I don't think a lot of these women
feel
artists
like
can
so.
actually like sing. Sierra, I don't think she's a great singer.
I mean, no, I feel like they rely more like on their melodies.
Yeah, it'd be like, catchy tunes and hits.
tempo.
It sound like jingles or whatever, but like women who can like sing, they just use their voice to do what they do. Now that's
Like
different.
Brandy.
I mean, it's only a few people that can sing for real. It's not like,
I think Beyonce can sing.
yeah, sure.
She can sing her ass off.
Yeah. I think she can sing.
Alicia Keys can sing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whitney Houston is like the greatest.
Don't nobody sing better than her.
Come on now.
Lauryn Hill can sing. I wish she would have sang more.
I love her voice.
She got such a smooth voice.
Tim's. I'm a Tim's fan. I don't know. I fuck with Tim's. I don't know. She give me that.
Tim's tough.
Like, it's just the vibe.
You fuck with it? You think like her singing though is like up there though?
Nah. But it's the
I ain't
vibe.
gonna
She
lie,
got a good
I heard
vibe.
Yeah, she got she got a really good vibe.
they killed her for that performance at All Star, didn't they?
I think they tried to.
For real, she didn't have a great performance.
Somebody tweeted out, bro, I came to watch the All-Star game, not the Lion King, and I died, bro. I fucking died.
Hey, but she fuck with that. Hey, you see, she had turned her Instagram Abby into Simba. I think it was Simba.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Hey.
One of the Lion King characters for a little minute. It was funny as hell.
That's funny. I mean, it's only a few that can like really sing. And then everybody else got like a good.
But that's what you gotta have, though. I feel like you gotta have your own, like.
I don't. I feel like mostly today it's more about sex appeal than anything else, and like I don't feel like singing is the major thing. Like I feel like sex appeal is probably the number one thing.
Sex sales, man.
Cause like
look at Janelle Monáe.
Right. That
What
that
the
switch up
fuck
was
happened
crazy.
But she can
I
sing.
was like, what the heck?
What the, bro?
I was
What
like,
happened
this
to
is not
Janelle? Was she
I was
lose?
like,
Was she dropping? Like she losing money or something? That's the only thing I
Nah.
thought. I'm
You
like,
know, but I mean, if you think about how everybody present themselves in the industry, ain't nobody fully clothed like Janelle was.
Yeah.
So it's like
her whole career is based off that. That's why the sudden.
you got to think about how everybody else coming across. Propaganda.
Nah, it can't be that. Cause she's still on who she is. She's signed. She has a fucking audience.
But you see how her name started popping as soon as she did that though.
mm-hmm.
Like, and now I done
She
heard
ain't
her. I done
lying.
heard her on the radio too a few times. I'm like, I ain't heard her in a minute. I ain't seen her in a minute either.
I mean, like I ain't gonna lie. If she like it, I love. Long as it's coming from a good place. That's how really I feel. If you really,
I mean, they her titties. Let her do it.
no, that sound. I mean, that's how I feel. But
what
if
I'm
it's
saying?
on
Shit.
some, I just feel like I need to do something to, you know what I'm saying, boost my whatever up. Then it's like,
She don't. Her specifically, she don't strike me like that.
She don't strike me as the person do that to do that.
She don't strike me as that.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
My little sister got me on her, man. That's why I'm familiar with her. She used to always bump her stuff and whatever. So it was like, dang, the power of the P, all that. You know what I'm talking about?
The tightrope and all that shit she
You know
used
what
to
I'm
do.
saying?
She used to be dancing her motherfucking James Brown
Doing
ass
a
off.
robot.
For real.
I'm talking about moonwalking.
Dead ass. She used to be on every award show with that fucking suit
The
on.
hairdo.
Man.
Yeah.
Natural, all the,
And she's a part of
LGBTQ.
no.
QM.
What's Big Boy and them? What's Outkast and all them from?
Dungeon Family.
Dungeon Family. She part of the Dungeon Family.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though. Like, she fits.
Future part of Dungeon Family, too.
I mean, I've known that, but for some reason.
It just don't sound right. Yeah.
Like, I've known that for years, but it's like,
I mean,
Future?
I feel like it makes sense as to why he's able to keep doing what he's been doing. Because, like, I mean, what nigga, who else at 38 is putting out the type of music that he's putting out and at that quality?
But he's 10 years ahead of his time 10 years ago. Like, he's literally making a
it's
lot of the
his
same
future.
music that he was
Yeah,
making back then. The game just now catching up to him. That's why he's Future.
His name is
Future. Like, his sound has always been different. Now it's like artists are trying to. So it's like, of course he was gonna last if he was already ahead of the game, and this is what the game was gonna be anyway. You know what I mean? So, shit. Shout out Future. You know what I'm saying? We had a great pod, man. I think that we had a great little closing little time right here. We are just over an hour, almost an hour and 10 minutes here with Mya Simone. Mya Simone, we appreciate your presence here on the Contrary to the Bullshit podcast.
I appreciate y'all.
Let the people know again, man, where they can find you at, your music at, etc.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at woa.mya, WOA.MYA. SoundCloud, Mya Simone, and same for all other platforms. You can find me on Mya Simone.
Yeah, man, tap in, man. Contrary to the bullshit.
Shit, you can get at me, your boy Too Bleezy, at Agent Ocho 8. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and Apple Connect, where I'll be dropping the playlist off on your head tops and whatnot.
Let's get out of here.
This nigga ain't dropped the fucking. Fuck
He
it.
just dropped the
I
playlist.
got a
When?
playlist that I just dropped.
Yeah.
When?
While you playing?
When'd you drop it?
Late
just
night
dropped-
vibes.
Yeah.
When did you drop it?
A couple weeks ago, like really slick, damn near a month ago.
Like it was
Okay.
definitely soon. It wasn't that long ago. He
Okay.
dropped the playlist.
Right,
That's crazy, right?
I fall back.
Yeah,
Contrary to the bullshit, man. He dropping playlists off.
not too much on Bleezy, nigga.
Here we go.
Okay.